How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another great game on World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Bring your platoon here, and today I'm going to be in the Tier 7 Premium German Tank Destroyer, the Krupp. I'm just gonna fucking butcher this, just forewarning you. The Krupp-Steyr Waffenträger. Yeah, it's basically a Tier 7 Waffle, or Tier 7 Borsig with a 240 Alpha gun. It's got an 8.8 on it, and it has 203 average pen for the standard AP rounds, and 237 average pen for the premium APCR rounds. It is essentially, comparing it to another tank's gun, a Tiger 8.8's gun with less DPM, and yeah, less DPM, longer reload, same thing, whatever. Instead of firing 4 seconds, a little under, or is that as fast as you can get it to fire is 4 seconds in the Tiger 8.8? Either way, it fires like 6 seconds, 6.5 seconds instead of every 4 seconds. It's slow like a Borsig. You get 35 kilometers an hour top speed, and then the reverse speed is not very fast. It's like 12, I think. But yeah, it's got 360 view range, pretty standard for a Borsig-like tank. Its camo is 66, I believe, or up there compared, or on a scale out of 100, it's like 60-something. It's in the high to mid 60s. That's all I know for console. I've got the very standard Borsig setup, the camouflage net, as well as binoculars, and a gun rammer, because your aim time is already bonkers. I think it's 1.9. I'm not really going to look up these, well, you know what, since I am talking about it with such statistical detail, I might as well just delve right in on the actual stats of the damn thing. So let's go to full list, let's go to Tier 7, TDs, Germany. There it is. The mark of excellence for this thing is actually pretty funny. It's a very low damage, in my opinion, to 3 mark tank. It's 2200, I think. I'm just going to double check here. Oh, sorry, it's 2300. Either way, hilariously low for a third mark, I think. It's got 2100 DPM. Yep, top speed is 35 kilometers an hour. Its reverse speed is 15 kilometers an hour. Aim time is a crazy 1.9. Dispersion is 0.33. I said in another replay that it was 0.31. That's a lie. It's 0.33, and I already have a clip of it showing me dicking into an IS, firing APCR at an IS, barely angled, and for some reason I keep bouncing off, so the accuracy is clearly, you know, just a suggestion at this point. But, yeah, it's got 800 health, as far as I can tell. Yeah, 800 health. It's got no armor, just like the Javelin, which is basically this tank, but with, ooh, spaced armor. No armor is still no armor, alright? Doesn't help you at all. But yeah, you can be penned with high explosive rounds, easy peasy in this thing. The most armor you get is in the front, and it is 20 millimeters, so that's saying a lot. Oh, sorry, if you combine both the track armor and the side armor, you get 25. Whoa, I know, high values. Something really weird about this tank really threw me off the first time I saw it. Its gun elevation is 45 degrees. Yeah. Pretty damn good. It's almost like an anti-air tank. So, pretty funny. Essentially, if you're backing your ass end up a cliff, you could still aim at people in front of you. Pretty funny. Thought it was something to add on, but honestly, who cares? Moving on, the gun depression is 8 degrees. You have these two little tits in the... or I'm just going to call them boobs. These two boobs in the front of the tank that force your gun up to... what is it? 2 degrees of gun depression, but right past those on the side of the tank and in the front of the tank, you can do 8 degrees all the way around your tank, and that's pretty great. I wish it was lower. Probably. How crazy would it be if it was as good as the depression on the frickin' the Tier 7 non-premium? What the fuck is it? It's a waffle. What is it? What is it? The Sturamill. Oh, what if it got 15 degrees of gun depression? Jesus Christ, that'd be amazing. Anyway, back to the actual tank I'm playing today. Anything else to really mention? Not really. But as you can see, I'm staying out here in the open field with my .33 accuracy and just digging on people from afar. Like 435 meters away, and I'm hitting this guy every single time. RNG will always be your friend or your enemy. There's really no in between, and if it's gonna dick you over, it's gonna dick you over. Doesn't matter how great your accuracy is. If you shoot a high explosive into a shit barn or a tier 10 waffle E100, it's gonna make the high explosive shell hit the tracks for some odd reason, or go outside of your aiming circle, or the server's gonna lag because that's just what's been happening lately for whatever the fuck reason. And yeah, bad things will happen. Or you'll get a low roll with a high explosive round, and you were better off loading a standard shell. But then again, it doesn't matter, because if RNG's gonna fuck you, like I just said, it's gonna fuck you hard. Also, this thing also. Wow, good wording there, genius. This thing is not preferential matchmaking. It does go up to tier 9s, which, yeah, you're gonna struggle a little bit facing tier 9s when you have a mediocre pen of 237 and you're trying to pen an STI in the front. So take that into consideration when you're engaging enemies. Just make sure you can get side shots into people, because that's really the only way you're going to get damage against tier 9s. And if by chance you cannot do that, then make sure, 1, you're undetectable when you fire, and 2, if you can't pen anything in the front of you, but you have allies supporting you, make sure you track them so they can't go anywhere. And do keep in mind that the low caliber of your gun pretty much ensures that when you shoot at any tier 9s, or even some 8s, you have to shoot at their tracks twice before you shoot them off. I don't know if using high explosive can fix that for only one, to make it only one shot instead of 2, but yeah, you're gonna have that problem, and there's not really a lot you can do about it. But it is what it is. Just be sneaky with this tank, and it will do great things for you, because that's really all it is good for, much like the Swedish TDs. So keep that in mind. It's got no armor, which also means that if Artie even just farts on you, you're going to take a crazy amount of damage, and there's a very good chance that it's either going to one-tap you if it hits you, or you're going to get exceedingly lucky and it's going to hit the gun for just breaking the gun. Doesn't happen a lot, but I have had it. I've had it happen in the tier 8 Borsig as well as the tier 9, because I think they were shooting APs like idiots. But yeah, pretty funny. First game in the tank. I forgot to mention that in the very beginning of the commentary. But yeah, first game, I get 3,300 damage combined. And what do you need to 3-mark this thing? I already went over that. What else to mention during this commentary? That's really all there is. So, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching. Oh, and if you're going to struggle with the decision to get a silver-making tank, don't go for this one. Go for the Jagdtiger 8.8. It is the first tank I've ever bought, or rather have been gifted by a close friend of mine. And its silver capability, or silver earning capability, far exceeds this thing. And not only that, but yeah, you still have to face tier 9s in it, because it is, well, it is preferential matchmaking, unlike this thing. But it shoots faster, you got armor to work with, and you make more silver in it. Thank you guys once again, and I'll catch you next time.